Hello and welcome to my free one-on-one English conversation session. So if you're interested and you're watching, you can go in the description, click down below and book a free session for me right away. I have availability. I'm available from 2 to 3:30 today. It's free, 15 minutes. People will be able to hear us talk, but you won't be seen because I have my YouTube here, TikTok here, and then I have my Zoom up here. So feel free to book a lesson. I have 2:15, 2:30, 2:45, 3, and 3:15 ready. So while I'm waiting for people to sign up, if they want to sign up, um, I'm going to just chat with whoever is going to be talking with me on TikTok. So hello, Brazil. Makes me think of those people. It's like Miss Brazil, I think. She's like, Brazil. No, I'm not. Hola, primera vez que te veo hacer live. Yeah, I don't do lives very often, but I might now. Do you teach private English online? Yes. So I teach I have private conversation lessons. If you go to my YouTube, I share with you what to expect, what it is, what it isn't. I do not focus on grammar. I focus more on speaking like a native speaker and yeah, just conversational practice. And really, usually when I'm with a student, I will listen and write down little mistakes I hear because most of the time they want feedback on what they can do to correct to make less mistakes and sound more like a native speaker. So while I find teacher online, it's a great day. Yes. Is it a group session? No, I actually do not do group sessions. I might one day, but right now it's usually always one-on-one. So usually it's private, like my paid lessons are private. So it's like one-on-one on Zoom. This one right now is going to be one-on-one, but public, so people can hear what we're saying. Are you from America? I'm from Canada. The accent is similar. I am not in Edmonton. I'm not in Alberta. Say, are you American? I am not. How much is the class? So this one here is free. If you want it to be public, but if not, my rates right now are for 25 minutes. It is, I think it's 20 American. And then for 50 minutes, so 50 minutes, it is 32 American. And some people are like, it's a scam, it's American and you're Canadian. Yes, because the American dollar is like, the standard currency that people go towards. So it makes sense. All right, so I'm looking at my meetings. I have no meetings. If anybody wants to book one now on my Calendly. Yeah, Australian dollar as well. Yeah. All right, if you have any questions about how to pronounce anything, let me know. But I do see that I just opened up my booking and nobody's booked yet, and that's okay because I thought I had it open earlier, but I don't. So again, if you want to, you go to my Facebook. Actually, I'll show you right now. I'm going to show TikTok right there. Yeah, so sign up if you want to see me. There are no appointments right now. Ask me any English questions, like how to pronounce things. Let me know. Hi, Amar. Is it Amar? I'm glad you love my videos. I see I have a message on Facebook. I'm glad you love my videos. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you. You're very kind. If you want to have a one-on-one conversation with me, feel free to book an appointment. YouTube, you'll see down below that you can click, see me for free. And you know what? I'm going to show you guys what it looks like to book. And yes, I'm married. I'm married. Married to a French Canadian man. Wonderly. So yeah, if you want to talk on Zoom, my Zoom is here. You can book an appointment. My link. If you click my link, it'll bring you to a screen that says this. So you have the free option and then paid option. And then if you click free, I don't know if I can do this. It'll give you the option to book for today. You see the 5th? It'll give you the option to book for today, the 5th. So if you want a free one, how to book? Go to my Facebook, Learn English with Jess, and there's a link that says free lessons tomorrow, which is today. Posted it yesterday. It says free lessons tomorrow. Click here to book. I don't see any ring on your finger. I don't always have it because if I do dishes, but there it is. Your session is private or everyone show me on TikTok. You're going to be here. So people will not see your face, but they can hear your voice. Okay? Yeah, and then I don't know if you guys do this, but in Canada, United States, you have your ring finger on your left finger, your left hand. I know in some cultures it's the right, but here it's the left. I don't like to share what city I'm from, but I share the province or where I am. I am in the province of Quebec. And you can book if you like. Your sessions are private. But if you ever want a private session where no one can hear you, it is it's paid. Like it costs money. I'm good. How are you? Hello. If you have any questions, I'm going to switch this while we're waiting on my Facebook. But if you have any questions, привет, Volody. If you have any questions on how to pronounce anything, let me know. Yes, I speak French as well. I speak English, French, and Spanish. So how do you pronounce? Can you see things? Like, I might have to flip my camera. I was asked how to say this word here. Of course, it's backwards. I'm going to switch this here. Near my camera. So it's this word here. It's extra. And you'll notice that the TR kind of turns into a ch, 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 and a R sound. So extraordinary. Extraordinary. So extraordinary. Extraordinary. How do you pronounce the R in English? If you book an appointment, we can practice the R. I have a free appointment right now, so you can check it out in my Facebook link. But the R, it's hard to explain, but I don't know if you can go ruff, 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 like a dog. But that's the way of explaining it. And if not, if you have any other questions, how to pronounce something, let me know. This is kind of strange. Oh, this camera is looking at me. I'll put you here. If you have any questions on how to pronounce anything, ask me. There we go. I'm not crying. I might have been crying before, but I'm not anymore. No, it's fine here. If you have any questions, ask how to pronounce things. If you want a one-on-one session to talk to me on video, we're here. Book a lesson. Oh, that's not an English word. Sorry, I see a word here on my my YouTube. So can you help me pronounce the word? That's French. I think it's poignant. It's not my first language. Okay, now I see another question on how to pronounce something. I'm just gonna grab my. All right, how to pronounce that word. You can see it. If I go here, you can see it. Oh, I can't see it on that one right there. So it's pronounced either. So the TH, sorry, it's really not. You're getting the best view on TikTok because the view here on YouTube is not the best. So the TH, your tongue is between your teeth. And this is a voiced TH, so you're gonna have vibration in your throat. So if you touch your throat, there, either, like either. I don't. Oh yes, and you can say either too. Of course. The other one's kind of like the word I. Either. So either. Either you or me, either you or me. Yes. Thank you, Cortez. You are correct. There are two different pronunciations here. Either is used for choices. So I could say, you can either do this or do that. I'm looking at my meetings. There are no signups. If you guys want a free 15 minutes, sign up on the link. How can you get classes? Two different ways. One, if you want private one-on-one, like nobody can watch or hear, go to my YouTube. And I think there's a link in bio on TikTok where it says book English lesson. It costs money. The second way is that it is free. And that's right now where people cannot see you, but they can hear you. So right now I'm looking because I'm available from 2 to 3:30. I have free lessons right now if anybody wants. And that is one-on-one. We're just talking, having conversation, but people can hear it, right? So people can hear it. I'm seeing a really good question. 1 second. Hi, Abdu. How are you? I want to show you guys something. Actually, I don't know if I can even do it. But someone said either is used instead of to, question mark. And I did a whole video on using ChatGPT to improve your English. So I'm going to click enter. I'm going to write it here. I said, does either mean to? It doesn't really. I'm going to ask ChatGPT. I'd show you, but I don't really know how to do that with the computer. So either is when presenting a choice between two alternatives. It implies that one of the two options should be selected, but not both. Okay, so either is like you have two choices. You can only choose one, this one or this one, either this or that. Two means that both of them can be together. So two is to indicate, I'm going to try to do this. I'm really good at this. Oh. There we go. I wonder if we can flip this. Yes. Okay. So someone asked me, what's the difference? Oh, I need to flip my camera here. Okay. So someone asked me, does either mean to? Okay, so you can ask ChatGPT. This is the free version, which you guys, I have another video coming out this week, and so either is used when presenting a choice between two options. or alternatives, and it applies that one of the two. So just one of the two options should be selected, not both. 2 is to indicate that something is in addition to what is expected or necessary. So it doesn't necessarily present a choice, but it rather adds something that's already there. So 2 and either, they're slightly different. So for example, I wanted coffee and I got a pastry too. Whereas for either, you can have either ice cream or cake for dessert. You have one choice. So I'm hoping that helps. And I see another word request on YouTube. There we go. So word request on Facebook. Sorry, not Facebook. YouTube is glacier. Glacier. This is not the best. Oh, we're good at using. This one here. So this is a CSH sound. And glay is a long A. So glacier. Glacier. So it's kind of like glacier. The name of the page name on Facebook is Learn English with Jess. So Learn English with Jess. So yeah, that was glacier for YouTube. Hold it. And then I got another question on YouTube. The other day I heard someone saying, let's hove it. Hove it? Oh, like let's have it? Have you heard this phrase before? It's not really ringing a bell. Like I'm not really sure if I understand what that means. Let's hove it. Sorry. How long does it take to reach B2 from A2 level? That's a really good question. Oh, I sent you a guest request. Sorry, Abdu, I just saw that. I'm just waiting for people to possibly book an appointment, so I don't want to do a live right now, Abdu. We can do it another time. Yeah, if you want to come to my classes, the link is on my Facebook. Okay. How many hours? I'm going to ask ChatGPT because I actually don't know. How many hours does it take to get? What's your first language, by the way? An A plus or an A2, you said? A2 level of English to B2. So according to ChatGPT, if you have a 2 level, okay, it depends on what you look at, but according to the Common European Framework of References, it's estimated that takes roughly 180 to 200 hours of instruction to progress from A2 to B1, and then another 200 to 250 hours. So we're looking at about 400, 450 hours to get from A2 to B2, according to the Common European Framework for References of Languages. Which films are good for? It depends what you want to depends what you want to watch. I would say if you want to watch films, get something that interests you and watch it in English. Rather than like, because my taste in films might be different than yours, right? So Rami, A-B, how to pronounce this word right here? Presumptuous. Presumptuous. So that's how you say it. Presumptuous. And you'll kind of hear that it makes it more of a ch kind of sound, especially in when it's in a sentence. So presumptuous. Presumptuous. I'm good. How are you? What does glacier mean? I'm glad you asked. So glacier is like ice that the glacier waters that you drink. I feel like that's what we call it, ice cooler as well. So a glacier is it's a large slow moving mass of river. Okay, sorry, I'm reading this. I asked ChatGPT because I was like starting to second guess myself. So it's like a large, persistent, and slow moving mass or river of ice formed. So it's like a floating ice glacier. You know, glacier waters, they have like that floating ice on it. I think it's this. I should know this. I guess just like a floating icy mass of water. Um, we call coolers that too. This is like real. Okay, that's really weird. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm thinking French. Bless you. So which films are good for learning English, the English language? Whatever film is something that interests you, I'd say do that. If you like comedy, you can listen to comedy. If you like, I don't feel like anything else, watch that. I know like sitcoms like Friends, that's pretty popular. But I'd say just find something you like and change it to English. You're very welcome. 7 bands in speaking IELTS. What do you think about my English level? I mean, your English level, I understand it. Looks like you're pretty good. I don't really know the classification of IELTS. What does the word? That's a new word for me. I've never seen that before. If it is, the hi ho sound from Saudi. And if you guys want free class, sign up on my Facebook. I don't think anyone has signed up yet because I'm looking at my calendar. Glacier is like in Antarctica. Thank you, Emma. That's exactly it. Antarctica. Yeah. Like I want to say iceberg, but I think it's hi Algeria, bonjour. And thank you. I'm glad you like my accent. It is Canadian/American. Is I'm gonna see, is a glacier the same as an iceberg? No. No, it's different. Okay, a glacier is a large mass of ice that forms on land and moves slowly under the influence of gravity. And then an iceberg is a large piece of ice that's broken off from a glacier. So they're pretty similar. They're pretty similar. Yes, English is my first language. English is my first language. Again, if you guys want to have a one-on-one conversation with me right now for free, sign up. Sign up on my Facebook link. We have a lot of problems with British accents to understand. So we have problems understanding the British accent. So we have problems understanding the British accent. I understand that. For me, English is my first language and Scottish. The Scottish accent and the Irish accent are so hard for me. Well, I mean, I have to really concentrate. I remember one time I was watching the show. And I was like, what language is this? Like, I feel like I might understand it. Like, is it French? It's not French. Is it Spanish? No, it's not Spanish. And then I was like, wait, it's English. I'm like, Ireland. So Irish from Ireland. How to fix this problem? I would say, so how to fix the problem and be able to understand the British accent better. I would say just listen to it more. Like, for example, even myself, if I wanted to improve my understanding of the Irish accent or different like ways of saying things, if I listened to them more, I would understand them easier. But yeah, just if you want to understand British English better, listen to more British English, and then you'll learn more and more. Because I want to pass IELTS. Yeah. Oh, IELTS. Oh, is that with British English? I like American English. No, I like them all. British is really elegant, but I think I like having the standard American accent. Yeah, Max Isle says listen BBC World Service or BBC Four. Yeah, get some real British accent content. So if any of you guys want to, can you write your link, please? My link to book a one-on-one free session right now, where people can listen. It's on my Facebook. It's on my Facebook. So if you go to my Facebook, I should actually show it. If you go to my Facebook, it is, I think one of the last things that I posted. And it says free English session, sign up. And remember, this is professional. This is not to flirt. I think for some reason on social media, people think it's okay to be creepy. It is not. So if you want to join, let me know. Well, don't let me know. Sign up. Sign up. And then it will sign you up. Okay. So for example, let's try and do this. The opposite. If you go to my Facebook page, okay, and then you scroll down. Whoop. 3 posts ago, it says free English conversation with me. Okay, so free English conversation with me. Yeah, free English conversation. Opposite. And then if you click, it'll give you a link to sign up. So a link, sign up. Yeah. And again, no, it's not to flirt, it's to practice English. I'm a professional teacher, you know. So, professional tutor. Like the tutor one first. EMR, I see your comment. I have never heard of that word. So I don't know what to say. I'm gonna check to see if anyone booked a lesson. Not yet. But in the meantime, if you guys have questions, feel free to ask questions. Can you propose some books to read? I have a YouTube video on business books in English. So if you want to know what kind of business entrepreneurial books I recommend in English, check it out. Or at the bottom of almost every YouTube video, I don't know, my earlier YouTube videos, I had a list of all my favorite books. My favorite books for like psychology, business. I see Max says Thorn Bird's book. I've never heard of it. And no, I'm not in Edmonton. Do I have to learn French? The language is French. French is from France. If I want to move to Canada. No, you do not need to. And hello, Kylie. You know, you don't have to. It depends. I have a video on YouTube talking about consider this before you move to Canada. And one of the things I mentioned um, was what language do you speak? There's an English part of Canada and there's a French part of Canada. So if you go to the French part of Canada, more specifically Quebec, you should learn it. You should learn French. But if you go to the English part of Canada, usually you're fine with just English. Well, my family only speaks English, so it's a good question. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm happy to help. Nice fit, by the way. Nice outfit. Yeah. Yes. Or bien. Hi, what's up? Not much in yourself. So again, if you guys want an appointment, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I can see about 8 other people just followed me. Facebook. So if you have any other English questions or questions about Canada, let me know. Let me know. And if you want to have a one-on-one conversation that people can listen to for free, sign up on my Facebook. Greetings from Colombia. Hola from Canada. I saw someone say at Manitoba. At Manitoba. It's in Manitoba. Yeah, so when we're talking about countries or provinces or cities, we'd say in. And then we say like au Manitoba in French, but it's in Manitoba. Cool. Manitoba. It's one of the prairie provinces. One of the prairie provinces. I am from the province beside Manitoba. I'm from Saskatchewan, but I have family in Manitoba. Why I can't speak English. So why can't I speak English? So it's a question. So it should be why can't I? Why can't I speak English? It takes practice. It takes practice. And somebody wants me to pronounce this word here. In the United States or in Canada, a lot of the times we will pronounce the T if it's in the middle. Well, not always, but it happens like a D. So for me personally, I say water. Water. And you can say water or water. It feels really unnatural for me, so I say water. Water. Sorry, I didn't hear you answer my question. It got cut off. What was your question, Rami? How do you feel about the new NDP leader in Manitoba? I don't know who he is. I don't know who he is. I'm gonna have to look. I don't like to talk about politics on here. I'm gonna check him out because I'm curious. Oh, what's the budget? Kaylee, what is the difference between have and has? Simple present and have and has present perfect. It's the same thing. It's just when you have the present perfect, the auxiliary is actually have in present form. So it's the same thing. It's just it's just the present is the auxiliary. The same problem. I can't speak. Yes, you can speak English. Saskatchewan is definitely challenging to pronounce. Yes, and you spelled Saskatchewan correctly. Not many people do. So I'm wondering if you're from or if you live in Canada. Let's look at this. Manitoba. Manitoba. NDP leader. Can't really find them. Is it uh, Rob Canoe or something like that? No, I don't know too much about it to say anything. And I don't think I would say anything even if I had political opinions on here. Um, could you repeat it? Which word? Oh, water? Hello there. What are you up to? Manitoba is the province where Winnipeg belongs to. Yeah, Winnipeg is in Manitoba, and Winnipeg is the capital. So Winnipeg, Manitoba, Regina, Saskatchewan. So Regina is the capital there. Actually, why can't I speak forcefully? What do you mean, like fluently? Oh, it takes time. I know it's hard when we start learning a language. How to pronounce TH? The TH sound fast after S or Z sounds between the two words. Can you give me some examples, Abdullah? Abdullah? I apologize if I mispronounce your guys' name. So. Oh, I see somebody signed up at 3:15. Congratulations. I have a free session at 3:15. Cool. I look forward to meeting you. But how to pronounce? Yeah, tell me what you mean, Adela. Please, I want to become stronger in English. What do you advise me? I would say just practice. If you have trouble understanding, watch more videos, listen to music. Um, if you can have trouble speaking, or if you want to improve your speaking, pronunciation, practice, practice, practice. I think it's okay to practice with other English learners, but sometimes it is good to practice with native speakers because they can give you feedback and you can hear how it's supposed to sound. As if you're with ESL learners all the time, you might start to speak like them a little bit. That's just my opinion. I honestly had to say it to Google, Mike, not write it. Okay, that's funny. Um, the Saskatchewan, how to spell it. Do you have in-person classes? No, I don't. But where are you located, SMS? How do you speak fast in English? So I think it comes with practice. One, practice. As you become more comfortable and you don't have to think, you can speak like that. I would say we don't speak fast, but we link, like we use connected speech, right? So, for example, I'm going to show you guys an example. Oh, I used the bad marker again. Who sees black? So, for example, how do you speak fast? It's not about like speaking fast. It's connected speech most of the time. So, for example, let's say this word. I will say it individually, and then I'll let you guys repeat. See, I wish you can come to Canada maybe one day. But yeah, so what? You notice that there's a at the end, it's a T, and then are you doing? But when we are speaking, especially with this here, they'll be like linking. And in American English, it'll turn into a D. So you'll hear, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? So it's not necessarily faster, but what are you doing? What are you doing? Or you might also hear, whatcha? So instead of saying like, what are you? what you doing, you say what you doing. So it's like, it's not necessarily fast, but it's like connected, and it's just the way words will come together. So like, what are you doing? Instead of what are you doing? It's like you doing, it kind of flows. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Or what you doing? Usually when you say what you're gonna say doing. What you doing? It's like those birds. I don't know if you've ever seen them. They're the ringneck ones. What you doing? It's like that. What about if I have to learn French if I want to move to Canada? You don't need to. Good question. So watch my video, YouTube. Things to consider if you want to come to Canada, or things to consider. Canada has an English part. So if you come to the English part, usually you don't need French. There's some places where it's more bilingual, where it's very advantageous to speak French and English. And then there are the French parts of Canada where you have to. So where I live, I have to speak French to work with the public, at least. Hi, you're back. I'm happy. I enjoy your challenge to speak. Okay, how can I say water with a Canadian accent? So, water. And Amar says, I'm watching you from Egypt. Have you ever been to any other countries besides Canada? I have been to Cuba, the United States, and Italy. Those are the 3 countries I've been to. 3 other countries. Why, when you speak fast, negatives tend to change pronunciation to schwa on unstressed words and syllables? That's a good question. So I'm going to write this a little bit. Again, what are you doing? What you doing? Like you said as well. Also, if you guys appreciate what I do, please watch my YouTube videos. I'm trying to get my YouTube videos watched. Hours. I need lots of hours. So the schwa. I'm just learning about it, but it's represented like this. And it's, for example, I don't know the rules yet. I am taking my certification to teach English right away. But for example, this word here, it's technically pronounced two, right? Like when it's separately. But it turns into a schwa sound. Like this turns into a schwa sound when it's like in a sentence. So instead of saying to go, we say to go, to go. It's kind of like a sound, to go. So I don't know exactly why yet. I'm doing my courses right now. If you want to sound more like a native English speaker, the schwa sound is a good sound to master. Okay, could you explain the future perfect tense? Today, I'm not going to work on grammar. I love that you asked that, but you can ask ChatGPT too. I have a video showing me use ChatGPT. This Saturday, you look at my YouTube, there'll be a new video sharing how to, like, it's more like a recap of how to use ChatGPT to improve your English. So please watch it and ask, because yeah, what you doing? Well done. Thank you. Thank you. Do you have classes? Oh yeah, do you give classes? I can see it. CELPIP. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna look it up, okay? See, do I give those classes? I mean, probably not if I don't know what that is. Okay, is that a Manitoba thing? English. Oh, the Canadian English Language Proficiency Index Program. I don't know. I would say no. Formally, no. I help people improve their English. I mean, it might benefit that, but I don't know. Next, Sadiq, I see it. Akbar. You have a how to pronounce question. All right, so we have this word here. Again, with an English accent or an English accent, like a Canadian/American accent. This will turn more into a G sound. So attitude, attitude. Sometimes you'll hear with this, it might kind of go not a CH, but like a lot of air coming out. So attitude, attitude. And talking about connected speech, because that's what we talked about. I'll make it positive. So connected speech, you have you have a good attitude. So you'll notice that you say you have a, so it kind of turns into a have a good attitude. You have a good attitude. Good attitude. And you'll see that the D and the A, good attitude. It sounds like one word if you're not familiar, but good attitude. So you have bad attitude, bad attitude, good attitude, good attitude. So you have a good attitude. Just that show a connected speech. Example, hola, ¿podrías enseñarme algunas frases para ligar? ¿Ligar? I don't know what that means. No entiendo la palabra ligar en inglés. Me gustaría recibir ayuda. I want to know what ligar means. Hello. Gotcha. Yes, you're very welcome. I'm from Canada. Canada. Can you explain the tenses? Oh. Oh. Okay, so the tenses, I think I want to avoid grammar and getting specific about tenses today. Maybe another day, but I kind of avoid grammar. Ligar. Ligar is Riz. Riz is not a word that I knew as my generation. I'm a millennial, but I looked it up. So it's like to flirt. Ask ChatGPT. I'm serious. ChatGPT is so helpful. But then I would ask native speakers to confirm what ChatGPT says. But yeah, you want to work there in Canada. How do you pronounce? Okay, so I was asked, how do I pronounce this? I would say it's more like a what, like what. But sometimes, as a joke or and with friends, I'll be like, what? But like usually it's what? Like what? Like what are you doing? If that makes sense. Yes, I speak French. French is my second language. It's my second language. I am from Saskatchewan. It's an English-speaking province in Canada. But I live in the province of Quebec. So English is my first language. French is my second language. Third is my Spanish. Third is my Spanish. Yeah, Spanish is my third language. And then, sorry, I'm like, and then Ukrainian, I'm learning. Thank you for the likes. I have like 3.8 thousand likes. That's really cool. I got a question on YouTube. I'm going to try to like prioritize YouTube just because, you know, it's the one that's being recorded. So what's your favorite thing to teach? Is it pronunciation? I think so. I think my main focus is I love helping people learn how to pronounce things like more like a native speaker, and also to like improve their English so they sound more like a native English speaker. Because when we're learning a language, we make the same mistakes over and over. So basically, I tried to help people learn English the way that I appreciated when I was learning French and that I need help with. So, like, main English mistakes that I hear over and over and pronunciation. So, yeah, that would be like my favorite thing to look into. Um, duh. So, is teaching English your passion? I really like it. Yeah, I would say it's my passion. I would. Thanks for asking. And Jane says, hello, I'm Jane. Hello, Jane. Thank you for stopping by. Um, Gerald Flores says, I speak 3 languages too. What 3 languages do you speak? And I want to be fluent in English so bad. I hear you. I mean, I understand what it's like. Not for me in English because I speak English, but just going to refresh my page really quickly. Yeah, I just have 1 free lesson today. If anyone wants another free lesson, there's still time. Are you doing tutoring for kids and how much is the cost? Unfortunately, I do not do tutoring for kids. Should I? No, just adults. Just because I want people who are there because they want to learn English. And all of my costs are on my Facebook for adults. For adults, it is, I think it's $20 American for 25 minutes or $32 American for 50 minutes. So like 50 minutes. 50. Do you study Ukrainian? So are you studying? It's in progress, present progressive. Are you studying Ukrainian? But my Ukrainian is really bad. How do you improve English fluency? How do you improve? I would say just practice, like listen to it more, converse more. Yeah, it's all a question of practice. And I'm good. How are you? How do you pronounce these? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Priority is YouTube here. I live in Kitchener, Canada. Cool. Ontario. Hello, Abner. So hello, Miss Jessie. And then you're amazing at it. Keep going, Jess. Thank you. It's really kind of you. I saw a question. There's how do you pronounce this? So the TH, tongue between your teeth, but it's a voice TH, so you want vibration. So these, it's like a Z sound. These. Oh, okay. I guess you weren't asking for these. You're asking for the next questions. I was asked how to pronounce that. Okay, so we have I will, right? So I will would be like I will. Together, it's I'll. It's kind of like that word, like this word right here. That's pronounced I'll. Isn't that crazy? But I'll, you'll, she'll. So I'll, you'll, just kind of like oh at the end. She'll. So she'll be there. You'll be okay. I'll be okay. Gotta go for now. Thank you for your endeavors. You're welcome. I hope you have a lovely day. And then I have some more words here. I think I'm only going to I'm only going to do one per comment, okay? So if I don't answer the one you want, you can ask another one in another comment. So all right, so American, Canadian, English. This will turn into a D sound. So litter. It's kind of like litter. Or it. It's the schwa sound. Literally. Literally. Right? So literally. Litter. Ra. Or ri. Literally. Literally. You might also hear literally. 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 So literally or literally. Hello. Welcome. Hi. I want learning English. So I want to learn English or to learn with a schwa sound. I want to learn English. Hi guys. Hi teacher. Hi guys. Hi. See all these hello. Hello from Thailand. Hello from Canada. When will English grammar be finally somehow simplified? I have no idea. There is no logic in grammar. I agree. Sucks. I have. Nice to find this class. I'm glad you found it. Okay, so both are correct. Yeah. So literally and literally both are fine. All right, so I have a meeting. You guys are going to be here for that. I have a little free English conversation at 3:15. So I think that means I won't have any other ones. Mexico. Mexico. Hi. Thank you. Free English lesson. Yes. That I don't have any more available today, but next time I will announce that. So, okay. I have a YouTube comment. And that is, how do you pronounce these words? Okay. I'm going to see, are they the same? Are they pronounced the same? I'll let you guys guess on TikTok and if you want to on YouTube. Are these two words pronounced the same? You can't see it on that. Dang, I need to get rid of that light. So I'll tell you in 5 seconds. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, they are pronounced the same. So it's but. I don't know what your first language is, but with the B, your lips are gonna like together. So break. A. It's kind of like the A sound, like the letter A. Break. Break. So this could mean to break something, like it could mean to take a break, like you have a work break where you don't work, or you can take a relationship break where you kind of separate for a little bit to think about things. And yeah, that's it for now. And then break, it could be a verb, like you break when you're driving, you're like break, right? It's the verb, but it's also you have breaks. So do your brakes work when you're driving? Can you brake? Right. Yeah, I know sunlight. The sun is making things difficult. It's too bright. If I shut the window, it's gonna get really dark. Can you talk literally about job interviews? If you have any questions, let me know. But yeah, it's job interviews. They're so stressful, aren't they? I do not understand how to pronounce the TH because it doesn't exist in your language. Yeah, that's what makes it hard. I have a YouTube video on how to pronounce the TH, but essentially your tongue is going to be between your teeth. So we have the voiceless. So if you touch your throat, your vocal cords. If you there's no vibration. So there's that, for example, like bath, bath, right? But then there's the th that's voiced. So if you touch here, there's going to be vibration. So that's in like this, that. It feels really weird. It will feel really weird, like, but as you get used to it, you'll be able to make those sounds, even though it's really weird. It feels really weird to make new sounds. It's cool that you're learning Ukrainian. Could you say something Ukrainian? Привіт, мене звати Джесі. Як справи? So YouTube, I'm from Peru. Greetings from Peru. Yes. Hola, Peru. Hi, do you teach privately? Yes. My booking link to reserve should be in my bio. If not, it's on my Facebook. It's always on my Facebook in my pinned posts. And it costs 20 USD. Oh, that's the first time I had something that was on me. It costs $20 American for $25, or for 25 minutes, sorry, or 32 American dollars for 50 minutes, 50 minutes. Pronunciation. Oh, yes. That's some pronunciation questions I think are really helpful. Man, should I try to shut the lights off? Yeah, not to shut the lights off, but close the window. I guess it doesn't look too bad. It's kind of weird with the laptop. Okay, can you see on TikTok? Yes. So I got a request how to pronounce these words. So this one is wood. The L, we do not pronounce it. So wood, kind of like, like wood, like WOOD. It's pronounced the same. That still sucks. Okay. The wind is blowing. So we have wood. The L is not pronounced. So would, should, could. Would, should, could. Okay. Remember, no L. This is also may, might. With these are modal verbs, so that means that there will not be an infinitive verb after. So you don't say I would to like. No, 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 no. It's I would like. Can someone give me an example with should or could? Yeah. All Canadians have the same accent. Do all Canadians have the same accent? No, we don't. All right, so I'm going to go back to the bottom. I'm sorry, I did not see them all, but someone give me an example with should. I should speak English. Yes. Or you should go. Yes. So should we hang out? Good job with the question. Good. Should you stop smoking? Yes, you should stop smoking. It's not good for your health. I should buy a new car. That's awesome. I should get a better job. I understand that. Good. Should I watch this? Good. Now with could, can you guys give me an example with could? Remember, there is no, it's not an infinitive verb. So it's base form. What about could? Could. The L is not pronounced. Could you give me your good name, please? Good name? What do you mean? First name? Family name? I should go to the beach. Not in the beach. When we have go, it's to. Go somewhere, go to a place. You should go, what? You should go too. I think we could be best buds. Hmm, you guys are good. May I go to the bathroom? Oh, yeah, you can start giving me may examples. I did everything I could. Yes. Me. Now for May. What's the meaning of helping? For example, I help studying. Hmm, it doesn't, so you, sorry, I'm seeing this question. I'm like, how do I answer? Um, helping is either a gerund. So I like something, I like helping people, or it is the present participle, which we use in the like the present progressive. So I am helping you. It's in progress. I don't know if that makes sense. Teacher, I've studied English literature, but my country has no master degree in English. Oh, may I go out? Good job. You may proceed. Awesome. Yeah. So may proceed, not to proceed. You guys are good. Want to visit Ireland? Not really. May I open? Oh, I don't think my husband knows that I am doing a live right now. He's calling me. May I open the windows? Yes. Would you do me a favor? May I help you? May I help anyone? What time is it? Okay. May is the month. It is. Might, same thing. If you want to give examples, you can. But I'm a little worried about why my husband's calling me. Good. If you guys have any other questions on how to pronounce things, let me know. I missed all of the other comments because there was a bunch that I skipped. Just scroll. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm gonna let my husband know that I'm going live, and that's why I'm not answering. English questions, how to pronounce. I don't know why he is calling you. Me neither. Thank you, Radis. Might I use your phone? That's very, very polite. I feel like that's like in the 1960s. Might I use your phone? Would you have troubles? He should participate. Not sure if I understand. Oh, oh yeah, yeah. Would you have trouble? You should participate. Um, what do you mean might? Might as well be me. Mm, That's a good expression. You are so funny. Are you related? What do you mean? Are you practicing or is that a question? Um, yeah, what's the question? What is the question? There is no question. If you guys have a question, you can ask me. You can ask me. Oh, oh no, my husband forgot his lunch. Okay. Thank you, teacher. See you soon. You should practice more. It's good. If you want to ask how to pronounce something, you can ask me. Oh, I got the heart on my head. Gang, 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 gang. I'm just kidding. Um, no, I don't have kids. And with if it's a question, there's a question mark. That's an exclamation mark. Um, just so you know. Mm. I'm gonna tell you guys, I get nervous every time I have a live, and like I have a lesson. The next lesson is gonna be in 12 minutes. What do I do for English language fluency? Practice, practice, practice. Already asked. I'm waiting for a response. Can you ask again? Because when I had a bunch of messages, I just I put it up. Yeah, I put it up and I missed a bunch. I am innocent, thank you. To, with, and from. Do you want me to pronounce it? I'm married. Married on the left hand. We wear a ring on the left hand in Canada. I mean to, with, and for. Mm, mm. Oh, what's the difference between to, with, and for? I don't know what your first language is, but sometimes it'll translate like with is like avec or con in Spanish. And then like it really depends on the context. If you have a specific question, like in this context, do I use with or for? I can help you. Can you teach me I want 4 women? Or do you mean 4 women? Because what you said is 4. Like you want 1, 2, 3, 4. FOUR is 4. He meant how to use for and with. That's a big question. It's a big question that I don't think I can answer in 2 minutes. I try to only answer questions that are easy to answer within a minute. If you ask ChatGPT, remember this Saturday. This Saturday on YouTube, I have a video that will share with you how to use ChatGPT. So it'll share with you how to ask ChatGPT to tell you what's the difference between for and with, and it'll give you examples. Like watch my video and you'll be able to do whatever you want. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, like do you speak French? Because for is pour. So a lot of times when you say the word pour en français, like in French, then it would be like for, usually. And then with is like avec en français. But I don't really know. When you be her, because I want time, please. I'm not sure I understand. Yes, I have a YouTube channel. It is Learn English with Jess. I have a Facebook page too, Learn English with Jess. And on my Facebook page is where I announce when I have free lessons. So for example, I have a free lesson starting in 7 minutes. And people signed up on there. Quick question, señorita. How about American Canadian accent? It's a bit different at all. Good question. There's a standard American accent, which I would say is the same in Canada and the United States, but there are different regional accents. So for example, in the southern part of the United States, they have a different accent, like Texas. There are certain places in Canada that have a special accent, but generally speaking, I would say that it's the same thing. Non parlo italiano. Since watching your live sessions, I have become interested in learning English. That's awesome. You can follow me on Facebook and YouTube as well. You're very welcome. Do you have, it's a question, do you have individual English classes for foreigners? Yep, I do. Yes, I do. If you go to my Facebook page, Learn English with Jess, you will see that I have, people can book lessons. It's on Zoom. Thank you. I'm glad you like my teaching. I am from Canada. More specifically, I am from Saskatchewan. So it's an English-speaking province. Are you a teacher? Teacher. That's kind of subjective. Yes. I mean, I call myself more like an English coach or tutor. But I mean, I teach. You like the British accent? So you say, I like British accent. It's I like the British accent because you're talking about a specific accent. So I like the British accent. Good. It is really elegant. It's an elegant accent. Muchas gracias por la explicación, señorita. Really appreciate it. Vamos, dale. Yes, thank you. Facebook page name is Learn English with Jess. So learn English with Jess. It's just like my my Stan in on my YouTube says hello, hello. I'm just gonna open my window again because it's getting really hot in here, and I'm starting a lesson soon. Really hot. There's a big bee outside the window. Wasp. Whew. Are you guys nervous? I'm nervous. On Facebook, do you have an account? Yeah, I have a Facebook page. It is Learn English with Jess as well. أنا أعرف عربية. No, I don't. I don't. I don't speak Arabic. That's all I know. Because I speak Arabic, but that's not helpful. Why speaking harder than grammar? So why is speaking harder than grammar and reading? I don't know. I think it's because when we speak, we don't have time to think, and it's stressful. It's stressful because you're scared of being judged. Did I say it right? No, I don't know Arabic. I was just kidding. Any tips one day before exam? Just, I don't know. Just every day listen to English and practice. I've been in Nova Scotia. And you live in Nova Scotia. Hello, Isa. I'm struggling with the flat D of American English. I can't get it right. Can you help, please? Okay, so I have a meeting starting in 2 minutes. I think I'm going to start it in 2 minutes, but I'll try to answer that question really quickly. The flat T is basically just a D sound. For example, like the word water, like water, we just say D, water. And I think when you listen more to Americans, you'll just start to talk like them. You'll start using the flat D. You guys any speaking to me? Californian accent. What is your mother language? What is your native language? My mother tongue. It is English. English is my first language. Oh, you're from Nunavut. Welcome. Can you shoot a mata? I don't know what that means. I'm hoping that wasn't done because I just said it. Which province in Canada do you live in? In which province do you live in? Or in which province do you sorry. Which province do you live in? Yeah. Okay, so as you guys know, I'm probably going to respond a little less to the comments here because I have the free lessons. That's why it says free lessons on YouTube and TikTok, because I'm giving free lessons. Anyone who wants a one-on-one lesson, you can hear everyone. You can hear the people. You just can't see them. If anyone wants free lessons, there's a person that signed up to see me. So in 2 minutes, it's going to start. I'm gonna get my here. Another thing that I struggle with, okay, I'm looking at a message on YouTube. Another thing that I struggle with is the stressed syllable. I can't find the correct stressed or strong syllable in a word. Do you have any tips or tricks to identify strong syllable in a word? Are you asking because you don't you feel you don't say it correctly and you want to know how to say it correctly, or you have trouble determining where the stress is? Because I'm going to tell you a secret. I did not know that stress in a sentence or stress syllable existed until 3 years ago. Because when I learned English, it just naturally happened. Even now, when I hear a word, it's hard for me to hear or notice where the stress is. So I don't really have that good of advice right now. I'm trying to learn how to find the stress, but I know there's different rules. Like, for example, if it's a verb, if it's a noun, the stress is going to be on a different syllable. But I don't personally hear it. But if you look in the dictionary, sometimes you'll see like where the stress is, and then you can determine that. There's nothing on my whiteboard actually. In which province do you live? I live in Quebec, the province of Quebec. Okay. So now it's lesson time. This person booked a lesson or a conversation time. And he's just so nervous. So when this person comes, I'm gonna leave you guys and you're gonna be able to hear me. So feel free to watch. All right, so I don't have filters, by the way. I don't think I do. Sounds connecting. Hello. Can you hear me? Okay, I can't hear you. Uh-oh. Yeah, I can read your lips that you say wait. Hi, I can hear you now. So just so you know, people can hear you, but they cannot see you. Is that okay?
Okay, it's okay.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to use your first name, but I won't say anything else more than that.
Okay. So I'm Adil from Algeria.
Oh, I was just going to ask where you from. You're from Algeria. Very cool.
I'm 27, and my first language is Arabic, and second it's French, and third it's English. So I want to learn English to pass the IELTS test.
Oh, is it stressful?
Little stressful.
A little bit stressful. Cool.
Yes, I have 2 years. I have 2 years studying English, so I have been level B1 plus.
Okay. That's cool. 2 years, just 2 years studying English. That's all.
Yeah. Yes.
Wow. You speak
perfect. So bad.
No, your English is really good just for 2 years. It's really, really good.
Yes. Yes. As I work hard like this on my desk. Just a second.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
I want to show you some. Okay. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yes, I can.
Okay.
Hey.
Can you see me or no?
Yeah, I can see you. I can see that you flipped your camera really quick, but I did not see anything else.
Okay. So
I have a question for you before we talk a little bit more. Do you want me to listen for mistakes and give you feedback?
okay. Okay. So what's your topic you want to talk about?
I have no topic in particular. I can create a topic. Do you want me to, or do you have something that you would like to talk about?
I want you to start the conversation.
Okay, perfect. So I want to know, if it's not too personal, because there are people listening, what is your job, or like what do you study?
Okay, so I finished my study in university 2 years ago. So I work in a restaurant. In evening, I start to work from 4 a.m. to 11. So I work in evening.
That is cool. Is it what kind of restaurant is it?
Yes, as I'm looking for studying English, so I want to learn English because the university in England they want to pass IELTS exam, so I prepare for this.
Okay, that's exciting. So, what kind of restaurant is it? Like, sorry,
It's fast food.
fast food.
Fast food. Yes.
Okay, that's one of my
They
favorite.
don't make food. They just make delivery, and it's like a manager, not like prepare food. Because I
Okay,
wasn't chef.
that's really cool.
And guess what I have? And guess what I have? Canada, but it's not accepted. Months ago. You get it?
No, I think the computer kind of stopped a little bit because of the connection. Can you repeat about what you said about Canada?
Okay. I apply visa for Canada, but they doesn't accept it.
Oh, they didn't accept it.
Yes, yes.
That's it. Sorry, if I'm looking down, I'm just writing stuff down for us. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Very interesting. Okay, that's really. Where would you want to go in Canada?
I have many friends in Quebec.
Quebec.
Specific in specific in UTS University that speaks in French.
More specifically, in which university?
TS.
TS.
TS. Technique University in Quebec.
Okay. Do you know what city, if it's not too personal?
In Montreal.
Montreal. Okay. Montreal is very, very big.
Oh. Yes. And I have also my friend in T-Cart College.
Okay.
You know it?
No, I don't, but
Yes.
that sounds interesting.
So you know in Canada.
That's cool.
That's good.
Did
Yes.
you apply for a study visa or a work visa?
Oh, studying visa, not working visa.
Okay. What did you want to study?
I'm engineer in mechanic.
Mechanical
Mechanic
engineer.
engineer.
Okay.
Yes.
In French or in English?
Now in French.
Okay. Is your French is better or is your English better?
I think my English is better.
Oh, really? That's cool. Yeah.
Yes.
So it'll help you improve your French then, if you study in French.
Speak French.
Yes, I speak French. Yeah, I speak English as my first language, French is my second language, and then Spanish is my third.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yes. May I ask? Oh, I forgot the question. Oh my goodness, it was a good question. I lost it. Oh yeah, how did you find out about my free lessons? Was it on TikTok, YouTube, or Facebook?
In TikTok, the letter this live.
Okay.
I see it.
Okay, so you're on my live
TikTok.
there. Wow.
So just subscribe to on YouTube a month or 3 months ago. I see you in YouTube.
Okay, that's awesome. I'm happy.
Yes.
I'm happy. And do you have any requests for pronunciation TikToks that you would like me to do?
Specific, but I have many problems with the British accent, so I can't understood many words in British accent. But in America, I understood all what you see, what you said, and what you mean. So I have problem with the British accent.
Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, I cannot practice the British accent with you. That's
no. I like to talk with the American English, and that's it. I just want to talk with you and improve some pronunciation and to know what my level is in English. That's it.
Okay, that's good. Well, it's good that you're practicing with me. I'm happy you are. Do you want me to do some pronunciation with you right now? Just like guided pronunciation?
Okay. So choose some word.
Yeah, I can share with you my screen. You guys won't see it though. just Adele. Did I say your name right? Adele?
Yes.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure.
It's correct.
Good. Okay, so I'm going to share with you my screen, and you're going to see it really soon. So I'm going to do some pronunciation. I don't really know what
like
words.
This one. Tongue twist.
Tongue twisters. Okay.
Yes, I like this name.
Okay, do you want to do tongue twisters with the VW, the TH sound, the BV, or the LR, or the E? You can choose.
I choose the first one, VW.
VW. Do you struggle with VW?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah? Okay. I know this is very common for like Ukrainian speakers, but let's do it. So I'll get you to read this sentence for me.
You working as very whimsical.
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 Yeah.
What means whimsical?
Whimsical, that's such a good question. Whimsical is a word that we don't use very often. I'm just going to get out of here really quickly. We're going to look it up. We're going to ask ChatGPT, what does whimsical mean? I want to say it's like magical, but it's not really magical. It means like playful, quirky, fanciful, charming, lighthearted. Does that answer your question a little bit? It's not common. It's not a common word.
About ghost? No.
Pardon?
It's about ghost or no?
No, for some reason I thought it was magical, but like it's kind of like it evokes a sense of joy, of wonder, imagination. So sometimes like fairy tales will be whimsical. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I got it.
Yeah, good. It's not something that we use very often. I don't even know. I didn't know what it was. So I'm gonna go back to where we were with the tongue twisters. So can you say it again for me?
You working as very famous. I don't remember how to pronounce this word.
So whimsical.
We don't pronounce W.
Yes, we do. Whimsical.
What? Whimsical.
Yep. There we go.
If you're working as very whimsical.
Good. Now I'm going to switch to the next slide. I'm going to take this out, clear all drawings. Let's do. Yeah, let's do this one.
Then we'll reverse every way it can.
One more time.
Then we'll reserve every way it can. Then we'll reserve every way it can.
Is it reserve?
Every way it can.
Is it reserve or reverse?
Reverse.
Yeah. Do you know what that means?
No.
Reverse is like when it goes backwards. Beep, beep, beep.
Okay.
Yeah, so we drive forward and then we reverse. That makes sense?
Yes.
Do you drive?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Good.
It's only car, not the big one, not like a van.
Okay, not like a van, a little car. Cool. Little cars are.
Car.
Sorry?
Yes. Only small car, not the van.
Okay, only small cars. They're easier to park. To park. Stationary.
Yeah.
They're easier
Yes.
to.
It's like the big one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see it's 3:29, so I'm gonna find another tongue twister, and then I will go over some mistakes. I know the R and the L are kind of hard for Arabic speakers. So can you read this one for me?
Yeah. Reliability is being learned by really.
And I'm just going to write something really quickly to show you. We say learned, not learned. Can you say that? Learned.
Learn. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes we'll say learned as well. So can you repeat it again with learned?
Reliability is being learned by reading.
Yeah. And then Riley.
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 Okay.
One more time. Sorry, it's torture, but one more time.
It is being learned by writing.
Perfect. Good. So I'm going to exit out of this. And I'm going to stop sharing, actually. There we go. Can you see my board if I write on it?
Yes, I see.
Yeah, okay, good. So I'm going to write down some.
It's just checking the top in the top part of the table. Okay.
Of the board.
Yes.
Tableau
Yes.
is board, like in this context. Okay.
Yes.
That's perfect. Is that okay that I'm correcting you?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
It's perfect.
I heard you say. I heard you, and you guys that are watching on YouTube and TikTok, if you want to guess what the mistake is, feel free. It'll help you practice your English. But I heard you say, I work in restaurant. There's a mistake somewhere. Do you know what it might be?
Working.
You can say that, but I work is fine. Okay. It's fine as well. Let's see.
Restaurant?
Say that again.
Restaurant?
You could say at,
In.
but it's in a restaurant. I work in a restaurant. But yeah, at might be better.
Yeah, in a restaurant.
So I work in a restaurant or I work at a restaurant. Because restaurant is countable. So if you work in multiple restaurants or in general, you can say I work at restaurants or in restaurants. But since it is one restaurant, it's a restaurant. Is that good? Good.
Okay. Second mistake.
Second mistake. I apply. I think you said 2 visa, but it should be 4 visa.
Yes, it's a 4 visa or 2.
It's 4. But it's in the past.
Yes.
And I'm going to put for a visa, but in the past, what should it be?
In the past?
Yeah.
I was applying. I was applying for a visa.
If it was you're talking about if it was in progress, like if it was in progress, like I was applying for a visa when something happened, but for simple past, do you know? I apply.
Applying.
IED. I applied. Yeah.
Okay.
So I applied for a visa. I applied for a visa.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good. Good. Your English is really good for 2 years. I'm so impressed, by the way. It's really good.
Really?
Mhm. Really.
So bad.
I think it's really good. The next mistake. I'm just gonna do 2 more. You said I finished. Good job in the past tense. I finished. They can see it on my board. Can you see it in green? Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. My study. If you guys think you know, you can let me know.
I had finished my study.
No. So I finished is fine, but my I don't know why.
Studies.
Yes, so studies, because it's a Y, it's IES. So I finished my studies. You could also say I finished studying, but I finished my studies. Good job. Good job, Adele. And
You learning English and you will learn your Arabic.
you will teach me. Yeah, you will teach me. Yeah, but
Yes.
I think
Yes.
I think I know too many languages. I'm studying too many languages right now, so maybe not Arabic, but maybe later.
Okay.
This is the last one. You said the Canadian government doesn't accept my request.
Yes.
They doesn't accept my request. It's in the past. That should be.
I didn't.
Yes. So yeah. So if it was in the present, it's they don't, but in the past, it's they did it, because it's like did not. That makes sense? So we're pretty much done. Do you have any questions before we finish?
No. Just thank you for your opportunity to talk with you, and so cute and so funny.
Well, you're very welcome.
With you.
Thank you. Shukran. And next time, if there is like a free session, you can sign up again. So thank you so much, Adele, and I hope you have a very lovely day.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Take care. Bye. All right, so that was my lesson. That's what you guys can get if you do a free. You click to do my free lesson. So I unfortunately will not be looking at all the messages I got, but I see someone's from Alberta. And you watch my shorts a lot more. It's very impressive and easy to learn the accent. I'm happy to help. I'm so happy to help. So I think we're all done. It's been 1 hour and 43 minutes on my live. Next time, check it out. I will announce it on Facebook. So follow me on Facebook, Learn English with Just, for updates of when I give free lessons. I have it recorded on YouTube. So if you want to watch the recording on YouTube, you can. And if you want to help me get into the YouTube partnership program, please, 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 please watch my YouTube videos. You can watch playlists and let them just play. Even if you don't watch them, if you just let them play and help me get the hours, I need 4,000 watch hours. I need people to watch 4,000 hours. Thank you. I see somebody will. The fact. Thank you. The fact. Anyways, I farted on the couch. Yeah. That does make sense. Ali said, is that correct in English? Yes. And if you heard noises, it is my chair. Okay, anyways, I don't know when my next lesson is. I don't know, I won't say it. I don't know yet. I was supposed to have a job. I don't have a job. So now that I don't have a job, I might have lessons more often. Again, if you guys follow me, watch to see when I give more free lessons. If not, you can pay for private one-on-one lessons. Anyways, I'm going to say to YouTube, take care and bye-bye.